National Electrical Code Article 250.110 states that equipment grounding conductors shall not be used as a part of a circuit conductor. Article 250.142 requires that equipment grounding conductors be marked green or green with one or more yellow stripes. OSHA 29 CFR 1910.179 states that electrical circuits shall be protected by fuses or circuit breakers of adequate current carrying capacity. OSHA 29 CFR 1910.179 states that all electrical equipment shall be grounded. The Electrical Grounding and Bonding Handbook IEE Standard 1081 says that grounding conductors shall not be used as current carrying conductors. NFPA 70E Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace states that grounding conductors shall not be used as a conductor for supplying neutral or ungrounded conductors. The equipment grounding conductor is intended to provide a path for fault currents to flow to ground, ensuring the safety of personnel and equipment in the event of an electrical fault. Using the equipment grounding conductor as a conductor for control equipment defeats this purpose and violates code requirements. Furthermore, using the equipment grounding conductor for control power can create a hazardous condition where the control equipment can malfunction or fail due to a lack of proper voltage. Using the ground as a current carrying conductor is a dangerous and code-violating practice. The National Electrical Code (NEC) is very clear about the intended purpose of an equipment grounding conductor. It is specifically designed to provide a safe path for fault current to return to the source, tripping a circuit breaker or fuse and energizing the circuit in the event of a ground fault. This protects people and equipment from electrical shock and fire hazards. Using the equipment grounding conductor as a neutral or current carrying conductor compromises its safety function in several critical ways. Firstly, it creates a situation where the metal enclosures of equipment, which are supposed to be safely grounded, become energized under normal operating conditions. This means that if someone touches the enclosure, they could receive an electrical shock. Secondly, it overloads the grounding conductor. Grounding conductors are sized to carry fault current for a short period during a fault. They are not designed to carry continuous current. Overloading the grounding conductor can cause it to overheat, potentially leading to a fire. Thirdly, it interferes with the proper operation of ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs, and arc fault circuit interrupters, or SIs. These devices are designed to detect small imbalances in current between the hot and neutral conductors, which indicates a ground fault. If the grounding conductor is being used as a neutral, it will create an imbalance, causing the GFCI or SI to trip unnecessarily or fail to trip when a real ground fault occurs. The specific code articles that address this issue, such as NEC Article 250.110(1), clearly prohibit the use of equipment grounding conductors as circuit conductors. These articles are based on established electrical safety principles and are intended to protect people and property from electrical hazards. The NEC also specifies that equipment grounding conductors must be identified by a continuous green color or green color with one or more yellow stripes, as stated in Article 250.142. This color coding helps to ensure that electricians can easily identify the grounding conductor and avoid using it for other purposes. OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also has regulations that require electrical equipment to be grounded and that electrical circuits be protected by fuses or circuit breakers of adequate current carrying capacity, as stated in OSHA 29 CFR 1910.179. These regulations reinforce the importance of proper grounding for workplace safety. In addition to the code requirements, there are also industry standards and best practices that address this issue. The IEE Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Electrical Grounding and Bonding Handbook IEE Standard 1081 states that grounding conductors shall not be used as current carrying conductors. This handbook provides detailed guidance on proper grounding and bonding techniques for electrical systems. The NFPA 70E Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace also addresses the issue of grounding conductors. It states that grounding conductors shall not be used as a conductor for supplying neutral or ungrounded conductors. This standard provides requirements for electrical safety in the workplace, including the proper use of grounding conductors. To ensure electrical safety, it is essential to follow all applicable codes, standards, and regulations. This includes using the correct wiring methods, properly sizing grounding conductors, and never using the equipment grounding conductor as a neutral or current carrying conductor. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical wiring or grounding, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. They can help you to ensure that your electrical system is safe and code compliant. In summary, using the equipment grounding conductor as a neutral or current carrying conductor is a dangerous and code-violating practice. It compromises the safety function of the grounding conductor, creates a shock hazard, overloads the grounding conductor, and interferes with the proper operation of ground fault protection devices. Always follow the NEC and other applicable codes, standards, and regulations to ensure electrical safety.